Sagittarius. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Let's take a deep dive. Your Sagittarius Tarot Reading. Love Tarot. Love reading, love messages. How do they feel? Thoughts, intentions, next moves, what you might need to know, who and what is coming through today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Sagittarius today. Please show us the cards. Aho. King of Swords is in reverse. The Fool, my gosh. The Fool is in reverse. The Empress is in reverse. The Lovers is in reverse. Okay. Sag, this is already extremely clear that this is someone you are not talking to. This is somebody who definitely hasn't been ready for either continuing a long-term energy or going there in the first place. There's definitely an emotional kind of, unavailable energy that's going here. You're not talking. This is somebody you are not talking to. And it's really very validating here also with the Hermit. It's kind of where everybody is now. Look, even the deck that I chose for you today at the Tarot Closet, the two ships here on what is the world. It has that energy of two ships passing in the night, you know. Timing, location, and maybe a lot of close calls to communicate or actively trying not to. These ships are powered by sails, the wind, the air energy communication, which is not happening now. It's connected directly to the King of Swords in reverse, Mercury in Gemini, and right on the other end, more Gemini energy, the Lovers in reverse. It's somebody who's regretting choices that they have made that got things here. But I also feel like there's a strong energy around, So they're revealing this now, literally as I speak, the High Priestess in the upright. Not responding to messages, and there is the World, And it's in reverse. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. My gosh, look at this. The only upright major arcanas, the entire table is major arcanas with the exception of the King of Swords in reverse. Everything is in reverse with the exception of the Hermit and the High Priestess, a Virgo energy and a Cancer energy. What is being revealed? You can see already somebody has regret for how things got here, choices that they made. Running, emotional, again, kind of checkout, unavailability kind of energy. Somebody who wasn't ready and or available also for more. And the reason being is it's here in the World card. My gosh. My gosh. Okay. It's already so clear. This person here, definitely, there's a lot of disappointment in how things ended. The choices that they made for letting you down. They know they let you down. Kind of feels like they let themselves down too. There's a lot of disappointment here. Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. So a lot of earth and water energy. Also air energy here, but we're kind of, at this point, there's actually, even where there's not necessarily the water energy, for example, the Hermit, and even the World card, although I would say I'd beg to differ, and only in the sense that, the ocean is here in the World, and here in the Hermit where you can see it, the water, you can see the ocean and the ships. With the exception of the air energy and the earth energy, there's a lot of water energy is what I wanted to say. And even within the cards that aren't necessarily water energy. What is not finished here? Well, there's something here, obviously. And there have been maybe delays or stopping altogether in terms of starting over or moving to other levels, like moving in, quite literally. Relocating. Marriage. Perhaps a family energy for some of you. What is that? Promises were definitely broken here. What I also want to validate is that this is what's going on in the World card. There's a timing energy here. There could be a third party, by the way, around a person, but I also want to validate that third party energy for me, very specifically for me at the Tarot Closet, is not always about people. It can be location, money, other circumstances. Whether it's one, two, or a culmination of more, it's in the World card. So distance, money, other people. That's also not finished. And somebody here is more than revealing, my gosh, what's hidden in the moon. Here is the sun. Connecting right here with the High Priestess, that they have a lot of regret for how things were left, for the choices that they made. Where you go when you come out of the moon. Validating for me that reversal energy really around the truth and clarity being revealed here in our luminary. Connected directly to, as I was saying, and it's being validated, definitely the Queen of Swords is here. The truth being revealed, that it is someone who regrets the choices they made. I do feel like it's connected to what's going on in the World card. So it's also this energy of this is what happened. This is why, and I'm disappointed as well. There's a little bit of triggering energy around this person, because the path that they did take didn't really pan out. And look what else, where it is. It's connected directly with our counterpart to the Queen of Swords. Libra ruled by Venus, connected here to our King of Swords. So the divine feminine energy here, the divine masculine energy in our King of Swords in reverse. The Strength card is here. I want you to know this. So here's another thing I want to reveal to you that's coming through literally for me is, well, first of all, I just want to validate for those of you that it was around platonic and or physical, and if you want to know if there was more, yes, there are more feelings that were here. Are they still here? This is connecting to kind of what went down. So I'm gonna go into that energy for a moment and just say that this is somebody who was hiding those feelings and afraid of those feelings, and because of it, and other circumstances, again, I feel like here in the World card, and perhaps even the Empress, hiding feelings, avoiding things. Because there is, I will say, is a strong chemistry that's here. This is a Leo energy, of course. Also fire like you. Major Arcana, yet again, and connected to the heart chakra. So this is somebody who's cowering kind of too. Look, it's almost like the cowardly lion here leaning in. Waiting for the truth. This is what happened. This is why. Is it a person? Distance, work, money. Again, a culmination of all of them. The truth is I have a lot of regret. The King of Wands. One of four kings under our Emperor, the counterpart to our Empress in reverse. And here's the other thing. It's like, I want to say this to you. They want to be able to say this to you, but I do feel like this is for sure a pause, or, it feels a lot bigger, like a no contact energy. King of Wands here. Aries, another fiery energy right here on top of our King of Swords and reverse. So two of our four kings under our Emperor. The counterpart to our Empress here. Also really validating around things not growing and moving, but that's very clear already. But it's also this energy of getting the courage to reach out in some way to say this, but it almost feels like, well, then what? Do you know what I mean? I haven't let you go. Very validating as well. Somebody's here behind a fence with, look, chains and a lock here, holding on to a house, money, people. What is it? Because it didn't totally pan out. They're still kind of holding on to something else for dear life kind of energy, including you. Pentacles, a long-term energy, practicalities, relationships, commitment energy, but also not just around people. It can be, of course, around money. It's commitments in general. So even location or housing, jobs. I'm bringing in what else wants to come in, okay? What else do they want to say today? I'm sorry for breaking my promises. The 9 of Cups is in reverse. Yeah. Right here with the Knight of Cups in reverse. My gosh. It just revealed something. Also just not surprising at all. And I just realized we don't have our overall energy yet. It just revealed the 5 of Pentacles. It is someone who's it didn't pan out. Whether this loss that is here in our 5 of Pentacles today is around money, other people, it feels more like it's kind of a combination of everything. And this rose in here particularly connecting me to love, romance. It's also this energy of loss around you, like feeling it, missing you. But I feel like whatever decision they made, it didn't totally pan out. The 7 of Pentacles, wow, yeah. It's somebody that you might still be waiting on. A lot of you are just sort of checking in and maybe you already have 2 feet out the door. But look, the 7 of Pentacles here. You are here. That's a strong indication of what you want to know anyway. Venus and Taurus energy. Somebody here looking a little melancholy. Putting the rake against the tree, like not working on it anymore. Holding on to half of an apple. Where's the other half? It's here underneath in the Lover's card. And that other half, so you know, has regret. Sagittarius. 1 foot out, 2 feet out already. This is your energy in the 10 of Wands, Jupiter in Sagittarius. And it is like, this is just too much. It was too much. But it feels heavy. Yeah. It feels heavy-hearted. You are on their mind. You're on each other's mind. It's the 6 of Cups. I'm just not surprised at all to see this today. It's the Sun and Scorpio energy. Because this person is thinking about everything from the past, the current energy, and how much they would love to say these things to you. It has that element of wanting to reunite. A lot of emotional energy. Because they definitely want to. It's not finished, but it might be for some of you. Do you know what I mean? You're still here. They're bringing this through. There's still stuff going on in your lives, in both of your lives, I want to say. It can be that this goes really far back into the past and that it's somebody that you've known for a really long time. The King of Pentacles is here. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, both in the upright. King of Swords in reverse. I haven't let you go. I regret how I left things. I miss you. I'm sorry for how all this turned out. I really regret my decisions. So, yeah. And that's a lot of what's coming through here in our Queen of Cups today. A healing energy. I understand what this is now. The star is here. I have clarity. Yeah, and hope. Still holding on. This is an energy of fate and destiny. I mean, it's the star. It's like written in the star kind of energy. It also comes after the Tower. So what did go on here? And there's also a lot of healing energy here. A lot of this is I understand what it is, though. Yeah, and how I feel. The feelings that are still here is extremely clear. The King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, so the counterpart to our Queen of Cups, Pisces energy. Now we have all 4 kings here. I just realized that. What we are missing, well, not missing, but the disconnect. Our Empress in reverse, and our Emperor is in reverse, but kind of like almost sideways, what I call a spinner. All of the kings under our Emperor are in the upright with the exception of the King of Swords. Yeah, somebody here feels really bad for breaking these promises. They believed it and wanted it too. I'm not privy to all the details, and I don't need to be, but yeah, it did not go down like it should have, and we are in very clearly the Hangman in reverse. Wow. It's more Pisces energy. It's in reverse, even more so. Validating around the timing. Validating around, I guess you could say, the selfish energy, because somebody really made some choices that kind of just wrecked everything, I guess you could say. And it still didn't even pan out, and now they have regrets. So now you know, this is definitely how they feel. It's a very strong energy today. Let's see what this last card is. Okay. You're both hearing this energy for me today. Look at this. The spiritual connection, the counterpart to our High Priestess, the Hierophant. Divine masculine energy, the counterpart, divine feminine energy. This is a card of commitments, contracts, relationships, partnerships, but it's also very validating. The feelings are still here. And I want to tell you, this regret does feel very sincere. Not that it maybe changes anything for you. But the Hierophant is also connecting with this World card in reverse for me today. Major Arcana. There's so much Major Arcana here today. Around other contracts, relationships, partnerships. We could be looking at just even what other people, expectations other people have. Cultural, religious differences. But the spiritual connection is extremely clear. I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages. Oh, wow. This is also really clear. You are my biggest wish, Sagittarius. It's here with the star. It's here with the star. It's also connecting with our overall energy, the Six of Cups. And you are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. Which is also a really strong energy around the nighttime, the nighttime, you could say. Just even in the deck today, a lot of this moon energy, the star energy, the High Priestess, what they're revealing, the Sun, the King of Cups. I mean, it is just, it's clear. Whoa. Sagittarius, you are the love of my life. Can you feel my love? Oh, wow. It's going here on the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. I'm sending you telepathic messages connecting directly with the High Priestess energy. Also connecting with the moon and more validation of what they want to say to you. I am so sorry I hurt you. I am hiding my true feelings. I am. I was. Wow, just even where that went. I care too much what people think. That's the Hierophant energy, Sag. There's hope here. We will be together again someday. I am afraid you will reject me. It's really hard living without you. Yeah, the moon energy is really strong. I dream of you, and I'm sending you telepathic messages. The star, the high priestess. Again, that moon in reverse energy is coming through really strong. The bottom of the deck, you deserve so much more. Something wanting to reveal the Three of Cups. It is somebody who really wants this, to be able to say this to you in person. The last message here, but I'm going to bring in some more, is please never give up on us. Too little, too late. I'm afraid you will reject me. Let's bring in some love notes. More of the tarot closet. Channeled love messages. I want to remind you, Sagittarius, if you see here, suspect my content, and it's not here on my verified channel on YouTube, that's it. This is where I release. If it's not here, you're seeing me, my hands, you know my reading style. So even if you're hearing something like that's not a real voice, if you know what I mean, and you hear just enough, it's probably me. If you see here or suspect it and it's not here, send me an email. Or keep sending them if you have been. It's on the About Me tab here at the Tarot Closet. I really appreciate it. Also in the video description, if you are here, which is where you should be. Let's look at these last messages, because it feels really important. Everything reminds me of you. I miss you too. So there's already an I miss you coming through. There's two connected here. My heart belongs to you. It's going here on the Six of Cups with you are the love of my life, and it's really hard living without you. Here it is. Do you miss me too? I miss you too. So that's like a call and response energy. These are also connected. I have so many regrets, and that's the Lovers in reverse. I think of you every day. Here it is again. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I don't want to lose you forever. I'm afraid I will, or I have. I stare into your eyes in photos. So looking at pictures, computer, phone, whatever, you know, it's really specific. The last channeled love message. The last message coming through, and it's been really strong here today. I'm sorry. Beautiful Sagittarius, thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet today. I look forward to seeing you next time.